Hi, Leo. This is going to be your reading for the end of June. It is good for the Sun, Rising, Moon, and Venus sign of Leo. As always, please keep in mind this is a general reading. It's not a personal reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you because it isn't meant for just one of you. Check your Rising, Moon, or Venus sign. All of those signs will be up in the next couple days. You could find your messages there if this doesn't resonate. But if you really want a message to resonate 100% just for you, book a private reading with me. The link to my website for scheduling is in the description below. If you're new to Soma Chandra, welcome, subscribe, and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. And I do love reading for your sign, Leo. You're my favorite sign. You're my favorite sign of all time. And I can see that my Leo and whatever's going on around them, I can see that my people are really going through something. At the center of it all for you this week, the mutual energy between you and your environment or a person you're connecting to. Ten of Swords. So I'm sorry, my dear ones. I saw this and I was not expecting it. But I had a blank slate, going into it. So I wasn't sure what to expect for you guys this week. I did feel an energy shift for you last week, but I'm sorry about this. Painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, health issues. The challenge for you guys this week, though, will be the Eight of Swords in reverse. The challenge will be opening to new perspectives. The challenge will be releasing negative thoughts. The challenge will be realizing that you're not stuck and a prisoner in your own mind about something. You will have a strong inner critic this week. Don't beat yourself up about whatever's going on. The challenge will be when the Eight of Swords comes in reverse, we face the beliefs about ourselves and a situation that limit us. When I go through the oracle messages, even though it seems like you guys are going through some kind of a crisis this week, the challenge will be realizing you're releasing yourself from something. And I knew right away when I saw the Ten of Swords, you're showing me the Tower, your person showing me the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Six of Swords and not being able to move on. I was like, oh my gosh, I definitely need to listen to my oracles and I need to listen to the spirits of the animals and the archangels. First card that came out for you is Eagle. And it's an interesting message. The invitation is, have you become trapped in your daily life and do you not know where to go and what to do next? After something blows up like this in your life, you often don't know where to go. It makes you feel like you've lost your sense of purpose. Eagle invites you to take a deep breath and spread your wings. When was the last time you opened them? Okay, contemplate your choices moving forward and ask yourself, do I want to live in a chicken coop and a sheltered life and have to count on regular feedings, or do I want to soar like an eagle? You're being invited through whatever's happening, Leo, to step into something new, to step into freedom. Yes, this has hit you like lightning. I was like, wow, the Ten of Swords and the Tower and this lightning coming out. I mean, there's lightning on the Tower and on, the Ten of Swords as well. Lightning is the force of the upper world. This is God itself. This is spirit coming down. The forces of the upper world are investing their gathered energies to ignite you with new inspiration and creativity. Allow this divine gift of awakening to take root in your being and enjoy a renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision. And I'm like, okay, well, my Leo, my lion gang is experiencing pain and a tower moment. Spirit is inviting you to take an eagle perspective and say, you are hitting the eject button. You see yourself as the tower. You're freeing yourself. This is going to make way for new inspiration and a renewed sense of clarity, passion, and vision in your life. And hummingbirds at the bottom of my animal deck. This is about going on a new journey, a long journey, going back to the birth of your creation. Hummingbirds go from one side of the world all the way back to where they're born. You're meant to take a journey back to yourself. Hummingbirds inherently know how to get there. They're born knowing where they need to go. Don't be afraid of where you're going to go next. Take an overview perspective. This is meant to bring you freedom. And I was like, wow, okay, that makes me feel better to hear. I hope it makes Leo feel better to hear too. First card that came out for you from the angels, that Archangel Metatron wanted to talk to you. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometry shapes. So Metatron wants you to clear and open all of your chakras. You're meant to clear your chakras, whatever you're going through. I mean, you're seeing yourself as the tower. So you've hit the eject button. This is going to make way for something new. Asriel came out for you. Comfort. I am with you in your time of need, helping your heart to heal. So clearly this has been painful for you. And it might have been painful for a person around you too. Asriel wants you to know they're here for you. They're here to help you heal in this time of crisis. I feel like because you see yourself as the tower, Leo, you might have precipitated something, even though it hurt. You might be feeling bad. It's okay. They're with you. You needed to clear out. The animal oracles suggest that as well. Metatron had a second message for you. Focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. So right now, as the smoke is clearing, it's time to prioritize. So Metatron's here to say, look, make your lists, get your ducks in a row. Are you going to be a duck in a chicken coop, or are you going to soar free? You are making way for something new in your life. And Zadkiel also wanted to remind you to be compassionate. Soften your heart with respect to this situation and all people involved, including yourself. This Eight of Swords in reverse tells me you're going to give yourself a hard time. Your angels are telling you, I think they're telling you, your guides and the archangels are telling you you're doing the right thing for yourself. You're making way for something new. So you see yourself, Leo, as the Tower and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you have been dealing with an earth sign. Some of you have this earth in your chart. So what I'm seeing here for you this week, Leo, is you're seeing yourself saying, I'm the Tower. I am the Tower in my life. I will hit the eject button. I will tear this all down and rebuild. And I need to take care of myself right now. I'm claiming independence. I'm working out any home conflicts. I'm not able to be nurturing and practical and provide and be mommy and boss lady for all you people or for whomever. I need to make a big, huge change. And I was like, wow, okay. Leos do things very big. You're very big, dramatic people. You make bangs in your life, and you're making a statement here. And I'm going to support you. For the cross watchers that don't get it, swap the roles, okay? But I'm with you guys. We have to do what we have to do. Your person showing me is they see themselves as the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, so it's the Six of Swords in reverse. This person, whoever they are, sees themselves as having a very hard time with change. They're having a very hard time tolerating the ups and downs. They might feel as though they can't move on. They keep getting themselves into a situation with you where it just keeps leading them in circles. They feel as though they've got unfinished business. Maybe they've gone out of the frying pan into the fire. They have played out karmic cycles. They are resisting change. They're having a very hard time tolerating the ups and downs. They feel the restriction of Saturn. They seem to be having a hard time just going with the flow here and moving on and moving towards healing. And I think that's kind of what's precipitated this. I do have the King of Wands in reverse at the bottom of the deck. So Divine Masculine saying, I'm not seeing long-term success here. You know, if you're the feminine, maybe you were dealing with a player, maybe you were dealing with someone with high expectations or who was really a poor leader, consummate bachelor that was pretty inconsistent. But if you're the masculine, Leo, and it doesn't matter. The King of Wands in reverse can sometimes be like, look, I have to focus on my own personal direction right now. The only person who I have high expectations in is myself. And I'm not seeing long-term success here. I'm not feeling my grand visions. I'm not feeling like a Leo in this situation. Some of you are dealing with a masculine that maybe messed around and was inconsistent with you, or maybe you're the King of Wands. You can be the King of Wands too, feminines. So let's see what comes out in your feelings and see why this is all happening. Spirit, show me Leo. How do they feel about this person in focus for them? How do they feel about the person in focus for them? Well, you're not sure how you feel. You feel a bunch of different ways. These cards all want to come out. The moon in reverse, you're realizing something. Something was hidden from you. Something was veiled and hidden in the moonlight. You were operating out of a place of vagueness, insecurity, instability. Things were not as they seemed. You could have blindly been in love with a person and you never realized it. Something was hidden from you. You hid things from yourself. And now you're realizing it, facing a lot of uncertainty moving forward, repressed emotions bubbling to the surface. It's an emotional time. I think you realized something, and the minute you did, you're like, boom, this is a sudden realization. Tough. How else do you feel about this person in focus for you? Two of Pentacles. Well, you're still not 100% sure. You're like, shit, what do I do now? Now what do I do? I'm juggling my feelings back and forth. Your feelings might change a lot this week. Judgment, Scorpio, Libra. It's Judgment Day, eh, Leo? You're ready to walk through the door and make a big change. You absolutely know exactly what you want in this situation. You're like, and this horn is blowing at him like, make your choice. You know how you feel. How do you view the person in focus for you? You're willing to make big changes here. You view this person as the Queen of Cups. You could be dealing with a water sign. You think this person's very loving. You might think they love you to a fault. Based on the way they see themselves, you might think they won't let you go, or they might be focused on a water sign if it's a masculine. Temperance in reverse. They could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could see this person in love with a Sag that you want out of the way. I think you see this person as being very loving and compassionate or focused on this water sign, but at the same time, you see them as Temperance in reverse, running hot and cold, excessive, no patience, no purpose, no balance to this situation. 1 minute they showed you one thing, 1 minute they showed you another thing. Either that or they were dealing with a Sag. Okay. Or they're Sag or something with water in the chart. Okay, how does this person feel about Leo? Actually, they want me to pick all these up. All of them. Okay. Sorry. They were correcting me. Okay. How does this person feel about Leo? Okay, that's why. They feel like the Queen of Pentacles in reverse as well. They're mirroring you. This Queen of Pentacles could be an earth sign, a wife, or a mother. This could be someone that even died. I don't know why, but I heard that death might come out because I just heard it or saw it. But this person also feels like they need to take care of themselves or they don't want a serious relationship. This could be a divorce. Eight of Wands in reverse. This person resists change, slow communication. Either that or they want to stop talking to an earth sign or something. They've also made a judgment call too. How do they view Leo? They know what they want. They might be willing to you might both be saying, look, we can work this out if we can leave the past behind. And we both absolutely know what we want. Because you were showing me a little bit of back and forth. This person's being very resistant to change. Clearly, you both feel like you need to take care of yourselves. Or this Queen of Pentacles needs to get out of the way. Or everybody needs self-care. How do they view Leo? What is their opinion of Leo? Oh, two cards. The Emperor in reverse, the Universe in reverse, or the World in reverse. They see you walking away and leaving them to close this cycle out on their own. They see that you won't really communicate, that you're walking away with it left unfinished. They think that you don't want to be their emperor or they don't want to be your emperor. We could have an Aries, Sag, another Leo involved. They might think that you're really challenging authority in some way, that you seem to feel powerless and you have to walk away without even completing the cycle. What action do they want to take towards Leo? What action do they want to take towards Leo? We've got the Emperor and the Empress in reverse. So these are parents, these are married people. This person might not want commitment at all. I don't know who the masculine or the feminine is here, but Empress in reverse here is this person doesn't see fertile ground in this situation. There might be some codependency, some health issues even. Someone losing a baby, but not necessarily. The Empress in reverse can't get creative in this situation and be nurturing and grounded and practical. Worst case scenario, there's some codependency happening. King of Cups in reverse. We've had a King and Queen of Cups in reverse show up, a Queen of Pentacles, and an Emperor and Empress. So it looks like a pretty strong soul contract or a married couple. This person can't be emotionally diplomatic. They don't see fertile ground here. Ace of Wands, they do want something new with growth potential. What do they really want out of this relationship? What did they want? What do they want now? The Devil. This person's got issues. They operate out of a place of insecurity, out of a place of addiction, restriction, desire, mental health issues, gambling, messing around. Something's chaining and binding them, or they're into a Capricorn. Temperance in reverse. We got Sagittarius here as well. They too have never determined the purpose of what they want. They're fueled by something that's probably not good for them. King of Swords, and they're coming off as authoritarian and detached. We've got an air sign involved. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Someone's not waiting anymore. Six of Cups, fond memories though. You're going to be missing this person. You might have just started to recover from something together. Like you'd made a truce and you were trying to get better with something and you were recalling happy times, and then all of a sudden, damn. Just remember what the guides and angels had to say. It's time to clear out clutter. It's time to prioritize now. What did Leo really want in this situation, aside from tearing it all down and rebuilding? Well, you're pretty frustrated, Leo. You're not feeling very passionate about the relationship. It's been very on again, off again for you. There have been delays. You've made some hasty decisions. You're not inspired by this anymore, not consistently anyways. The star, Aquarius here, Libra. You are wishing about better things that you have been frustrated that you can't get to. You want renewal. You want your life purpose. You want happiness. Everyone wants to be the star and be with the star. This is freedom and feeling a spiritual renewal from within, moving towards your truest destiny in life. And I think you've been frustrated because you can't get there. Four of Cups. Yeah, and you've been doing a lot of emotional reevaluation. You haven't known what you've wanted for a while, months even, maybe longer. Constantly moping and thinking about it and not knowing what you want. You've been wishing. You haven't been able to get there. Dang, yo. I know that it hurts, but I think the Tower is the right move if you really feel like you got to go somewhere, you know, and you haven't been able to get there and you've just been moping about it. It's time to hit the eject button for sure. What have the challenges been? What are the blockages? What are the challenges or hidden factors? The Lovers. Well, somebody had choices. A Gemini could have been the problem. Somebody might have had another lover, or someone knows they have choices. Queen of Swords in reverse. Now we got a Queen of Swords in reverse showing up. Air sign. This could be an ex. This is someone kind of losing their head, not being able to come up with a good solution, overly emotional, easily influenced, bitchy, cold-hearted. Someone's not been able to directly communicate. You could be dealing with a Gemini female here in the way or something like that. She might be gone, but now it might be too late. Any other blockages? The Moon in reverse, facing uncertainty, things coming to light that were hidden. Mental health issues might even be at play. Okay, what's going to happen this week? What's going to happen? Prince of Cups in reverse. Well, no one's going to make any grand sweeping gestures of emotion here. This could have been over romanticized, or it wasn't what somebody thought it was. Somebody could have been unrealistic and had an overactive imagination, or is jealous and moody, or someone will not express love. Two of Pentacles. This leaves the other person reeling like, what do I do? What do I do? Because that love, the Knight of Cups in reverse can be love bombing. Like 1 minute they're Romeo, the next minute you're like, what the hell? They're tantruming and storming off. The Emperor in reverse. I think someone's exerting control over the other person, and it's a power struggle at this point. Divine Masculine seems to want out. Ten of Pentacles. This has to do with family, marriage, long-term stability. Yeah, money is at stake. Wealth is at stake. Best case scenario for the end of the month, Spirit. What else would you like them to know about this relationship aside from the oracle messages you gave? Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment is coming. It is coming. You will be happy again. Also, somebody's smugly satisfied. If someone's doing that to you and folding their arms going, haha, that's not okay. But happiness is coming. That's the first message I heard. despite the fact that right now you feel like you're going in circles. Self-discipline is the thing right now. Someone's been feeling bored, stuck, being lazy or apathetic or ultra conservative and not finishing what they start. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse can be stuck up and just won't move forward. Don't expect it to be a perfect wish come true, I think is what they're saying, but happiness will come and you just need to get back on the horse and get into a productive routine again at some point. Once the dust clears. Yes, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Queen of Wands, you are moving towards freedom. Somebody here is moving towards freedom. Divine Feminine's like, bitch, please. I'm courageous. I'm confident. I'm independent. I'm determined. I'm out there in the desert with my cheetah and I know where I'm going and I'm going to be just fine. You can go in circles. You are going to be fine. You're just having a hard time figuring out how to get there. You've just had a tower moment and the Ten of Swords and shit's going down and there might be someone's legally married and all that. This Queen of Wands does what she wants and she gets what she wants and she works hard and she's a beacon of fire and light. So you be the Queen of Wands, okay? You create this environment for yourself. Wish fulfillment's coming, but I think right now you're just going to go in circles this week. Yeah, because third-party situations or someone's just not going to collaborate and cooperate. Someone's apathetic, there's disharmony. Someone just feels the need to work alone. Someone just feels the need to work alone. I see somebody claiming independence, despite the fact that things have gone in circles. Wow, that's intense. Okay, Leo, that's your message for this week and for the end of June. If this resonates with you, I hope it helps you. Book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. I really hope the best for you guys. I love you very much, Leo. I hope you guys have a great end of June. Take care of yourselves. I'm always listening to the universe for you. I'll see you next time.